You're walking down the street, feeling good, looking good, when someone bumps into you and spills coffee on your brand new jacket. Do you A, say, "Watch it, buddy," and walk away upset? B, curse their entire family? C, punch them? Or D, acknowledge how you feel, take a deep breath, and say, "Hey, things happen"? Now, only one answer here shows high emotional intelligence. And if you chose either A, B, or C, statistics tell us that you probably suffer from a mental, emotional, or behavioral disorder. You're probably impulsive. Most likely, you struggled in school, and you may have a hard time balancing work or pleasure. Now, this may or may not be you, but it is one out of every five children in America. That's 20 million kids. The good thing is that you can learn emotional intelligence. You can learn to choose option D. You have emotional intelligence when you can identify and manage your emotions, and it's a learned skill. Think of it like exercising. It takes practice. Socio emotional learning is the workout that grows those muscles. And the earlier we learn these skills, the more successful we are. So when I was a teacher, I had a student named T, who, like 70% of American students, had really bad anxiety. And her anxiety either made her explode with anger or shut down in silence. And even though she was really smart, her grades were terrible. Now, this may seem like a story specific to my student T, but T's story is nationwide. Across our country, our kids lack emotional intelligence. And the lower the emotional intelligence, the greater the chance of mental, emotional, and behavioral disorders. There was an article published by the American Psychological Association that said our kids have more anxiety than child psychiatric patients in the 50s. And this has devastating effects. We pump billions into education every year, and yet neuroscience shows that stressed children can't even learn. Now, we can't prevent these disorders, but we can learn to self regulate in healthy, meaningful ways. And that's why I created Infinite Focus Schools, to help T and kids like her all over the world. Infinite Focus Schools is a mindfulness and socio emotional learning app. We meet young people like T through technology, where they're most interested, and we empower them with coping skills that they can carry around in their pockets just by pressing play right in the middle of her stress. T can learn about her emotional, biological, and cognitive functions. We also offer tools like mindfulness to foster calm and self regulation. To help even more, we collect emotional intelligence data so that parents, teachers, and schools know when kids need extra support services. So basically, Infinite Focus Schools is the workout that it strengthens the muscles of emotional intelligence in young people. We teach them how to choose option D. Think of Headspace. Now see it just for kids. That's us. That's Infinite Focus Schools. And developing that workout, that skill set of emotional intelligence, is my life. I was in education for 10 years. The social emotional curriculum that I wrote for young audiences of Maryland is used by 2,000 students every single summer. I lead professional developments for teachers and principals about self-care and implementing mindfulness and socio emotional learning in the classroom. I wrote and implemented a mindfulness program for a K-8 school with more than 400 students. I give meditation talks on these same subjects for wide audiences. I meditate every day, and I teach meditation in a meditation community right here in Baltimore. My name is Ashley Williams, and my life's work, my life's mission, is the same as the mission of Infinite Focus Schools, which was beta tested in more than 60 schools with nearly 3,000 students to much fanfare. 100% of beta test teachers said that they would recommend Infinite Focus Schools to another teacher. Students and their stakeholders appreciate what we offer: a simple, easy, and effective way to help our kids. Our market includes districts, schools, teachers, and parents, and we aim to engage 1.3% of this $2.4 billion market, starting with the 93% of millennial teachers who believe that socio-emotional learning is as important as academic learning. Our customer segments are offered a user license subscription. Teachers and parents pay a small monthly fee, and schools and districts pay upfront. So we want to reach about 2,700 millennial teachers in our first year, and that also includes millennial parents. And we know that it may take some time to develop a rapport with schools and districts, and we've accounted for that in our revenue model. We want to start with the teachers who influence the principals, who influence the district leaders that purchase software. And we'll do it by forming strategic partnerships with teachers unions and Teach for America and teacher social media influencers. And we're well on our way. We're formalizing partnerships with Teach for America and the Maryland Public Charter School Alliance to equip their teachers in schools with Infinite Focus schools. The Baltimore Teachers Union is a big supporter. One of our teacher social media influencers has 150,000 Instagram followers. Not only is our software innovative, it actually works. And that's why so many people and organizations support us. In order to help online classrooms during COVID-19, we offered Infinite Focus schools as a gift to teachers, and we reached our goal of getting Infinite Focus schools into 100 online classrooms in 24 hours. Our capital stack includes a convertible note of $350,000, which will allow us to hire full-time staff. It will also allow us to finalize and maintain our software platform, and will give us the ability to publish research to demonstrate credibility, which will enable B2B sales opportunities with schools and districts. We're also looking to improve the life chances and life experiences of young people served by our partner organizations by offering Infinite Focus schools to them at no cost. So there was this study done at Columbia University that showed that for every dollar invested in socio-emotional learning, there was an $11 return in long-term benefits like improved mental health, reduced juvenile offenses, and higher lifetime earnings. Now, behind all of these numbers are people. Those are children, every single one of them. It's my student T, and I'm on this road because I want to empower children. And with the right ally, I'll do it. Thank you.